Morning gang, hope we're all having a good Tuesday morning. Cardio core coming up today. We're going to need a small weight in this. We've got kettlebell swing. If you don't have access to a weight for a kettlebell swing, you can do a total body extension instead. So yeah, that should be a big height of it. Sprint. You can also use it for the bird dog as well if we need, but yeah, that'll be it. Kettlebell swing, that's a bit height of it. Welcome. On the toes. It's Tuesday. Cardo. Come on.
Good morning, everybody.
You can do something today.
I might do a wee bit something today.
You can interject.
Not very long, right?
That'll make a difference.
How strong is he?
Oh, that's right. Now.
Thank you very much.
Over and back.
Thank you very much. Try to kill your wife.
Your own shirt. Back up. Checks.
Very good job.
Enough. And last time on the toes. And like yours.
Come on, knees up.
Wait, are you sprint? Huh? Speed up to 10.
What's my work?
Hi.
Hard.
Circle the arms.
You alright?
Back to the arms. Relax that. Hands in the hips. Circle.
I couldn't move it yesterday.
You couldn't do it yesterday.
No. Or we walk. This is good.
Back coordination this way.
I do.
Change, same thing other side. Relax that. So turn the toes out very slightly. Open up the knees with the arms in between the legs. Grab your toes. Turn your toes in. Turn your toes in. Stand your fingers. Drop down hips down below your knees. Lower, lower, chest higher. Chest higher. Come on.
You trying to kill me for a second.
I'm trying to get you down
My
into your
hips
upper
are stiff.
position.
Thanks, Megan.
All the more reason for you to do it. Sit down in. Stretch it up.
Oh my god, the heat.
Sit down in. Knees out, chest
Come on,
forward.
head down.
Come on.
Monkey boy.
There we go. Sit down.
I'm
Just
not
really sit
fine. I'm
down
just
in.
gonna watch you.
Come
now.
on.
You just made a film, so I'm just gonna watch
I'm not making it.
No, it's fine.
How to
It's
get
not
you
that I
down
know
in
about
it.
anything. You know, I'll just stand
You
here.
can't see it yourself, you know.
It's alright.
Oh, we got a wee grumpy here today. Fuck beside the hand. Straight today.
Start pointing out all the things that you do wrong, will I? See how you like that?
Yeah,
In front
go
of our friends.
Go ahead. What is it? What am I doing wrong?
Anybody got a pen and paper? Hope you enjoy this, and I'm just gonna have coffee and stand watching.
Gee, that'll make a big change from every conversation. A change. Like that, there, stretch your hips.
No,
You old
it's not. You don't mind, unless we can do it.
That's okay. Butt to the knee. Open up. Rotate that lower back. Close it in. What's that noise?
What noise?
Wow. Cheers. So 6 on one side, flip it round. 6 on the other side. That's a very defensive position.
Oh, you're in so much trouble, you have no idea.
So try to get you down on the stretch your hips.
No, it's fine. It's fine, it's quite enjoying that stretch, and then he's ruining it.
You were
Yeah.
enjoying more when you get into the better position.
Yeah,
And then on the back.
talk to me. You can talk to me about ability after 2 children. I mean, you
I-
carry 2 massive children!
I have 2 children too.
Oh, darn it.
That's who Modern Society
You're
is.
gonna
We have 2 children. I don't babysit.
Yeah.
They're my children too.
Ability is going to be nice. Your words being stuff
See that hips are
Yeah, because you didn't get them destroyed by 2 shiny peppers, that's why. Anybody want a husband? I'm giving this one away for free. Yeah. Wouldn't even sell them. I'd actually hand them to you. This You're such a...
Ow! Don't touch me.
Go ahead.
No, don't
Go
touch me.
ahead.
Get off it.
Doesn't trust
We're going to start with your kettlebell swing,
Uh-huh.
and then we're doing to a V-sit. we're back round into a squat thrust, and then our dead bug, we're up into a split lunge or a power stride. Split lunge is slightly lower. Hollow body hold, punch in, and then plank with the shoulder tap. So I'm going to change some of these here around these. So
Yeah.
what I'm going to do. So if you need to wait for the swing, get it.
Do you have a bridge instead of the swing today?
No, it's cardio. So if you don't want to do the swing, we can start with your timer all set up with all that continuity in there, all that time where you're standing doing nothing, yeah? Yeah?
Rush.
Huh?
You're on the skip, sir.
You're going to skip. So you can do a total body extension if you don't want to do this. I'm ready to demonstrate this now, so I'm going to start the time. In 3, 2, 1, I have the timer started. Demonstrate total body extension, please. Go on and demonstrate, please.
Seriously, just stop talking. Total body extension. Yay! You're going to start with the hands in the air. We're going to swing back, push the bum back towards the wall, and then jump as you lift the hands. So you're extending the full body up. If it's too much, just do it up on the toes.
What's that?
And then you can go up onto the tip toes, and eventually you'll jump. You worrying about your time there, are you?
Yes, I have a time. We've got last 10. So squeeze the glutes, throw the bell forward, catch on the hips. The bell should come round, hit you in the butt again. So you shouldn't be too low, you shouldn't be down here, because that's all back. It's a small movement, squeeze the glutes, throw it forward. 10. We are down to our V-sit, can be low, medium or high. With that V-sit position. So you've either got that low V-sit was that low crunch just for modified. Modified is up, touch the knees, stretch it out with control, up and out, or full V-sit, you reach out, you reach up to the toes, back down, reach up to the toes, back down. Whichever one suits.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
So again, small crunch, you're just coming up, meet the knees, stretch away from the knees. So crunch everything in, because sometimes people move up and then move back and do it sort of opposite. We want everything coming together, everything going away. Progression, control up, you balance, you stretch out. Control up, balance.
Halfway.
You stretch out. Advanced, you're coming reaching up to the toes, high as you can, control the way down. Reach up high as you can, control the way down. There's a lot of pressure in the back in that one if your core's not strong enough, so pick the one that suits you best. Modified usually does for most people that can't get
2
up if you can't do the crunch.
Well done. Squat thrust.
Split lunge.
It says squat thrust.
Or squat thrust, sorry. Go ahead myself. So squat thrust, push up position again, like the mountain climbers, hands under the shoulders, body solid, small movement up and down. You can do it out of a chair also, which Muriel will demonstrate instead of sitting down. And 3, 2, 1, let's go. Get up.
Get up. Can't be off that chair because it'll move. I'm going to move it off the sofa here. So you put your hands to the chair or whatever you're on, just make sure that it's stationary and it won't move when you start to move. Bring the feet in together, out, in, out.
And then you can also elevate that to the table or the kitchen counter if it doesn't sit.
So it's just a light jump.
Hey there, man. What's
10
happening?
seconds.
Huh?
10 seconds.
10 seconds. Thank you
10.
very much.
Sir, I swear to God, this day. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and time. God bless you, my
Wake
son.
up.
I'm standing looking at the time waiting for it. What was it? 13 seconds.
15 would have gone. What's next?
See you.
What's next?
Next is your dead bug. Practice
Thank
it
you
now.
very
Go on.
much. So, back position, 90 degrees, hands are straight, lift your shoulders up, most important part. And then you push through the heel, back in, push through the heel, back in. If you want to make it more difficult, keep your shoulders up, extend the arms. And then the same thing, add pressure to that, whenever you're ready.
3, 2, 1, let's go. For beginners, you can put the heel towards my hand here and back. So you're not actually putting the leg down low because you might find that arch in your back. If it arches your back, your leg is too low. If you can go to the full extension without your back arching, go for it.
If it's really difficult, you can put the head and shoulders down here. If you need, put the hands by your side and balance,
Halfway.
but don't sit on them. So don't sit in those hands. Because if you sit in your hands, you automatically create an arch in your back, and that arch is going to put pressure in your back,
Last 10.
not your core. So even though you might feel the core working, even if you're sitting on your hands, most of the pressure is in your lower back.
3.
So again,
2.
advance here or
And
straight.
Well done. Step lunge, your power stride, whichever one you want to do.
Yeah. So 2 options. You've either got your power stride, which is basic. Complete beginners, you just step it, as we always do. Or the split lunge is you're down, down, down. You go down into a semi-lunge position.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
So power stride, here, split lunge, down, down and change,
Or your step back,
down and change,
squeezing the bum.
down and change.
Come on, maybe that big.
Huh?
Go back.
No, it's split lunge, don't fold.
Mm-hmm.
Power lunge, down into here, and then come up, and down
Halfway.
into there.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. You're at home. Stop staring, will you? You're putting me off.
Here, I'm just looking at you. Last 10. I like that see. 5 seconds. 3, 2, let's get one more in. And 10, well done. One hollow body hold.
Hollow body hold.
Hollow body hold.
Same as the dead bug, except we're holding the position. Legs are up, hands are straight, shoulders are up, hold.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
So you're keeping this position. You can support the head if you want, but don't crawl it. Don't be sitting pulling your head off the floor. Support the support. It's not actually applying pressure. This lunge is horrible.
Yeah.
And it doesn't help having to hold your legs up there, Maxim.
Shoulder advance progression.
Advance, start
Halfway.
stretching out, keeping my shoulders up. You can lower down as long as your back stays on the floor. If that's still easy, you stretch that out. And then you hold the full position.
Last 10. You feel that now, you might start to vibrate, start to shake, that's
You can
okay.
reduce
Down
it,
if you need to.
keep it up, whatever suits.
3, 2, and 10. Just remember not to follow everything Emmett does in these movements because he's showing about 4 or 5 different variations there. And if you're going to move in that same kind of process, you're not really getting the full reps in, you're not getting the full session in. So just pick one and stick to it.
Punching.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
We'll start marching, throwing the hands out for beginners. Advanced jog, throw the hands out. And then last 10, we're going to speed that up.
Yeah.
God, that split lunges my next day.
Yeah, horrible.
They're horrible. Forgot how bad they were.
There's a full quadrant in the wrong that I avoid because there's one part because these things are horrible. Halfway.
Breathe it out, keep it moving. Last 10, we're going to pump this out.
Gonna get speeded up now in 3, 2, 1, let's
Let's
go.
go.
Last 10.
Come on, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Last hand.
3, 2, and time. Well done. Finishing off with your plank and tap on the floor.
So again, push up position. You can do it off the feet or knees. From here, full position, widen the feet. You touch, keeping the hips solid from there so that you're not rotating the hips. If that's difficult, drop the knees. But we're not in this position, because in this position, no pressure. Here, squeeze the goods.
3,
Try
2,
doing that, now you fall on your face.
1, let's go.
Up we go.
And you can always tuck that pelvis forward in these positions.
Yeah, squeeze goods, pelvis forward. This is straight. Up. We're not arched down,
No.
and we're not pushed back. We're straight line, squeeze. At times, for some of these plank positions, you would need to be better with a mirror so you can see what you're doing.
Halfway.
Because a lot of the times it is difficult to find it in your own head, whether you're not here. Some people think, yeah, that's me. It's like, no, it's not. Lift up, lift up, lift up.
Last
And
10.
then whenever you do that to people, it's like, I'm wild high. It's like, no, you're not. You're not high. Or people are here. It's like lower down. It's like,
2, and time. Well
So you
done.
don't know if you need to do the kneeling position, if you're way up in the air or way down low until you can see where you're at.
And even if you have a big
Grab
mirror
it
in your
right.
house, at any point if you're passing it, just practice the plank. It doesn't take 2 seconds to go out and have a look at your form. We don't have a big mirror in your kitchen. Like we don't have a big mirror in our kitchen yet.
I'm not good.
So the only thing we don't have in the
We're
kitchen
going to have 2 big lights come Friday for lighting up the kitchen. Lights, camera, action.
now.
High five.
No.
So grab a drink, 1 round to go. because again, it's cardio and core day, it's a shorter section. It's horrible enough.
It is quite nasty today.
It is, split jumps or split jumps ain't nice. So again, if you don't have the weight for the kettlebell swing, do the motion with that total body extension, sitting back forward, so you can do it from there and drive from the hip, or you can add the jump in order to, if you want to add power into it, you've got a ceiling above you, hit the ceiling. Hit the ceiling, come back down, just don't damage it.
Just don't damage the ceiling.
And if you're fancy and have a 10-foot ceiling, good luck with that. A lot of the new houses have 10-foot ceilings in them, or 9-foot ceilings.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
So it shouldn't say fancy, it should say modern. Up we go, squeeze. You alright?
Absolutely fantastic. Hands up, swing back. And again, you're going to then bring in up onto the toes, and eventually
Touch that ceiling.
you'll jump. Now, touch the ceiling.
Go on, touch the ceiling.
Is he short?
Come on, Maria.
No, I can't touch the ceiling. I don't want to touch the ceiling.
Why not?
Because, thank you very much, I'm fine on the floor.
Go, give me a wee cookie. Lift you up. Like that, you know.
Last 10 seconds.
Squeeze the goods.
You're still talking, you're not working hard now.
Me? Mm-hmm. Demonstrate.
3, 2, and time. We're down onto your floor for your V-sit. Come on, chop chop.
Oh, come on. Come on, go down. Right there. So again, low, medium, or high. Give me a low crunch and an out, small. Give me that moderate, modified, or the full, which most people won't be doing.
Control is key here.
Yes.
3, 2, 1, let's
It
go.
doesn't matter if it's here. What I don't want to see is this. And then your head and shoulders are staying down. Because it's not doing nothing. You need to get that crunch to come up and meet so that everything's crunched in. And then as you go back, I'm not going back to the floor, just falling down. Because what you've lost now is the extension. You're getting a bit of extension with the legs, but you're not getting that pull. What you get when you extend out. So now everything's getting pulled, and then you crunch in, extend out, crunch in, extend out. It's the same here. You crunch in, extend out, but I'm not going back to the floor. You crunch in, extend out. I'm not flopping down. Because if you flop down, you lose the core.
And time. Well done. Squat thrust, just flip it over. So again, you're starting this in your plank position, not with your bum in the air.
Yeah. Lock it up, solid.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
Then
And the
small
feet
movement.
coming in and out is a small movement. It's not a big leap. You're not bringing the knees fully into the chest. It's just a small movement of the foot forward and back. So if you're on floorboards, for example, moving from one board to the next. And back. And again, remember, you can do this off an elevated surface as well. And practice the movement. Keep the core tight as you go. Halfway. Remember to breathe during this as well. Don't hold your breath.
Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up.
Last 10 seconds. Keep strong. Last 5. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. And time. Well done. Good. Dead bug. Flip it over.
Tight. Ugh. Lock your hands straight to that ceiling. Here. Knees in. Shoulders up. That's your engaged position.
2, 1.
What I'm not doing
Let's go.
is this. Not that. You push through the heel. Pull back in. Push through the heel. Pull back in. This leg supports your lower back. This leg adds pressure to the core. You should already have pressure because you're holding your upper body up in a static position. Here. And then this pulls on it.
Halfway.
If that's easy, straighten your hands. Keep them shoulders up. From here. If that's easy, add weight to your hands. But keep your shoulders up. Don't add weight and then go down. Because now you've lost the purpose of the movement. Hold.
Last 5. And remember, heel first. No pointed toes. And time. Well done. Bring it back up now into our lovely split lunges.
Ugh. So, we're not going all the way down. We're going halfway down. To here, so you balance. And to here, so you balance. We're not coming all the way down.
3, 2, 1. Let's go. Remember to
So
keep your
again,
feet.
can be here,
Yeah.
power straight, or here.
So breathe out as you go into the lunge.
So small movement, down into it, small split jump, change from that.
And if you find your legs getting really, really tired now and it's too much, just go into your basic arm strike.
Just come back up out of
You're
that.
always better to try the more advanced version and then modify it back rather than starting with the basic and then adding to it. So
But
last
not
10
if you have bad
seconds.
knees. Don't do this with bad knees or on a slippery surface.
Last 5. Let's go another 2. Last 1. And time. Well done. All body hold. Well done. You'll do that tomorrow.
Feel it now.
Yeah. It's nasty.
Again, legs are 90 degrees. Here, don't be here. Don't be up here. 90. From this. Push them away slightly. Lift your shoulders up and hold.
3,
Tension
2,
is here
1.
now.
Let's go.
And then from that position, in order to get more tension, so if you think to yourself, this is doing nothing, you're probably here. A lot of times people are sitting here twiddling thumbs going, what's this for? Lift up, engage. If it's still easy, start pushing away. Pushing away doesn't mean do this, because you haven't added any pressure from the lower leg, or the upper leg, this position. In order to add pressure, this has to move out. Now this is adding more pressure. Push out, more pressure, more pressure,
Feel that here.
more pressure, more pressure. But when I extend the arms, you don't fall down. Here. If you can go all the way down, you go all the way down as long as your lower back's on the floor. No point being down here, you can stick a fist under your back. You need to raise up.
2, and time. Bring it back up onto your feet now. If you're punches?
Punches? Your punches?
Punches.
Punches and munches.
Punches. Very push this morning. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
So small here, or if it's difficult, just march. You can do a fast march and just pump the hands out from there. Or if that's still difficult, you can just fast hands. It's up to you. Relax your fingers, relax your shoulders, pump it out from the front.
Halfway.
Come on. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Last 10 and go. 5 seconds.
2, 1, and time. Well done. And finish off now on the floor for your plank to tap.
Oh.
Good job, you have me to keep you right, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. That's what you're here for. See the feet, everything's solid, or knees, everything's solid. So my body position doesn't change between there or there.
3,
The only difference is the height.
2, 1, let's go.
Touch,
Remember,
change.
you're going to try not
Touch,
to rock
change.
too much.
If it's difficult, widen the feet out as far as you can. What that's going to do is that's going to take most of the movement of the hips out.
Yeah.
And let you concentrate. Squeeze the glutes, take that up. If you want to make it more difficult, feet together. What's going to have to happen here is you're going to have to go faster in order to stop the hips moving and so that you don't fall on your face.
Count 1, 2, 3 in this move as well. So it's 1, 2, and the 3 is where you transfer the weight to the other hand. Just give yourself that split second, because if you try to do it too fast and in 2 movements, that's where the rocking really kind of takes over.
Realistically, this should be
5,
like that. You shouldn't move.
3,
You should be able to support
2,
in the position that you're in.
and time. Well,
4.
that was a tight workout this morning. I'm sweating watching you.
I'll look for sweat and do it.
No. Good though, you've worked everything there. I like that.
You're roll up that man from me.
No bother, darling.
Thanks.
No bother. That's now.
Feel it straight your hips there. You alright?
No.
I'll stretch it out. Go short and sweet. You see the steam coming out of her ears?
Oh my god, you are asking for it.
Arms out to the side, straight back.
Coming for a hug. I got you.
Fall straight forward. Arm across, pull that through. Opposite arm, pull through. Then hands round, shoulders back, stretch it up. Relax that balance if you need. Butt up, get your knees together, stretch the quads, straighten the body up. Try not to be here. Because the stretch we want to get is coming from the hip flexor into the quads, so straighten up, push forward, hold. Same thing other side. Butt up, knees together, straighten up, hold. And we'll change. Leg in front, keep straight, sit back into the hip. Ready now? You sure?
You're absolutely fine.
Change. Sit. fine, or is it like, I'm fine?
Fine. Fine. Fine.
You get up and then big stretch, especially after the split jumps, pelvis forward, drop down to that stretch. And we will change, pelvis forward, drop down to the stretch. And we'll bring that up. Well done. That's us, guys.
Yes, it is.
If you don't see me tomorrow,
It's because I have probably murdered him. Yeah.
have a good Tuesday. Maria's on tonight.
I'll see you tonight at 8 o'clock for Strong, which Emmett still hasn't done.
No.
Yeah.
Don't you agree?
Don't need to.
10 years kickboxing and all that.
Oh my
No.
god. See you
Love you,
tonight,
bye.
guys.
Bye bye.